All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to StarBolt Reacts. This is gonna be a new thing. This wasn't intended to be like the first episode of this. I was actually going to make another reaction video, but I still need to make the drawings for those. This one's kind of half-assed. First of all, just a small update. Due to personal stuff, like assignments, and yeah, I'm still doing that kind of stuff. Now I'm graduated. I'm just doing like a college, uni, that kind of stuff. So that has me busy. So I won't be able to do as much on this channel as I'd like to. Not even with my Fumo here. Speaking of which, I'm sick this week, so I'll be not so good during this reaction. In fact, I'm coughing a lot. Hopefully, I won't cough too much during this. That'd be annoying. But yeah, I wasn't able to do anything Fumo related these past 2 weeks because last week I was busy as heck, and this week I'm sick, and I don't want to contaminate Fumo Yuriko or Fumo Tanjiro. But I do intend on making a reaction video with them too. And that's pretty much about it. I'm still making the Minecraft video, and I have to make a thumbnail art for that. I mentioned the reaction video series I'm going to make of Legion, so stay tuned for that. I have stuff to make the sprites for Spectator and Jallery for that. Speaking of which, I'm still working. I still have those other projects in mind, but I just haven't really the other projects I mentioned a long time ago. You know, the Fumo files, and I think there was another one. I forget what it was. There was an anime thing I wanted to make. I'll try to install it. I always say I try to install it this year, but I never quite get to it. But I actually do intend, since I've kind of lost the fear of not having enough room on the PC now, because I kind of had a realization that, wait a minute, it's actually not that much, at least compared to what I already have right now. It's actually not too bad. But anyways, this video will be about the Mario Bros. Movie, the Mario movie, made by Illuminations, monitored by Nintendo themselves. I've heard good things about it mostly, although there is one rather considerable thing that is a little concerning, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should call it concerning, but it's something else. Also, did you know that Reactin may changes your behavior? Well, it doesn't change your behavior, but it may cause some changes to it, at least according to Google. Unless I hallucinated that, which would be understandable because I sometimes misread things hard. But yeah, I kind of stopped taking that. That's unnecessary info, but welcome to the channel, I guess. I sometimes blurt out random bullshit. Oops, I cursed in the Mario video. Okay, and that's like 3 minutes worth of intro, so let's actually just react to it. So give me a second, let me just set this up. Okay. There we go. Hello, worm. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the problem, I see. Okay. How about can I duplicate this? Sorry, this was meant for the Legion video, which is why the scale of the thing here is a little different. Okay, I'm gonna add a different window capture. Reaction to. Yeah, actually, I captured a cursor. Okay, there you go. That's much better. Hopefully I don't have to. Hopefully I don't have to edit much of this. Great, another minute passed. Okay, let's get to the point. Hopefully the audio is working because, yeah, I haven't tested it. Oh yeah, I'm keeping the volume low because I'm scared of copyrights. Yo, it actually looks sick. This video isn't really doing it justice because it looks a little crusty. But visually, this looks great. Hopefully it's not a situation where it's like certain video game trailers where it looks hot or epic in the trailer, but then it looks like standard in the game release, or I guess in the movie release. But you know, it made his tail longer, at least in that shot. Also, Kabek sounds exactly what I thought he'd sound like. No way, Solid Snake Koopa. I'm talking too much, but you guys came here for my reaction, not to watch the trailer alongside me. Penguins. Damn. His voice is excellent. Bowser's, I mean. Actually, Bowser's and Kamek's. Me when the... Where am I? That's not a good impression of the voice. In movement, he actually looks less uncanny, and with the colors... He looked a little uncanny in the leaked photo. Okay, let me see. I need to examine his voice. So he has a little bit of a thing there. Hey, paisanos! Is that all we're gonna get? No. There's more. Oh, that's it? Oh, hello, his Dark Materials. I still have to watch you. So, yeah, here's a channel where I watch this. Not the direct. Unfortunately, I don't have time to react to that. We didn't see the... Okay. I know that people have complained about Chris Pratt's voice, and somewhat rightfully so. I still want to wait because I'm kind of... I don't know. Maybe it's because I have the volume low and I have my volume turned up high. There's the in-computer audio, but there's the microphone here that can also manipulate the audio outside the computer. Sorry, but yes. Overall, he has a little bit of an accent going there, and it didn't. Maybe this is because I've heard about, like, maybe I'm kind of experiencing the inversion effect where people said, "Oh, it's horrible," or "It's not good," or "It's just Chris Pratt," and I think they're right about that. But also, I think that the accent, I don't know, it weirdly fits. I think it fits a little bit, but he isn't really given that much dialogue here for me to actually work with. But maybe it's kind of that situation where, like I said before, where the leaked image of Mario, it looked uncanny and the colors were a bit off because it was a crappy screenshot or a crappy photo taken at a McDonald's place, apparently. But maybe once we saw this all with the whole colors and the movement, it actually looks fine. It actually works. It just looks uncanny as a standalone PNG because we're so used to the other one, and it's just slightly off that it's just a little bit uncanny. It's not like the original Sonic design, which is way more uncanny, although I wasn't too bothered by it, but I'm rarely bothered by anything, so there's that. As for the voice of Mario, like I said, who knows? Maybe the more he speaks, the more we'll get used to it. I'm not sure. Maybe they should. I'm not sure how well Charles's voice would have worked for this. I do think it would have worked. Maybe. Oh, sorry. There it is. Maybe if they toned his voice down a little less whimsy to at least sound somewhat more normal. Maybe that would be a good enough voice. By whimsy, I mean like that's the little silliness he's got in there. Maybe. Or maybe I'm not sure, because Mario is kind of a weird. I mean, I'm used to hearing two versions of him. I don't remember what the version from the original movie sounded like. The one where Luigi is blue, and he likes some money. I think in that one, I remember watching it a long, long time ago. But well, I say long, long, but probably not as long as I make it sound. But on the earlier days of the internet. I don't know why I said it like that, but in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, which is the one where everyone else draws their comparisons from. Well, either you compare it to the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, or the actual source material, the source games where we got Charles there, or the what was the other one? Oh yeah, the live action movie. But no one compares the voice to that one. Although that one is kind of similar to the Super Show one. I think maybe vaguely. I'm only basing that on memory. Do not take that particular portion of my speaking of my the thing I said seriously or at all. Overall, the trailer looks fine. I really do wish we got a little bit more of Mario's talking in this. Granted, this felt, even though this was very short, or it felt very short, although yeah, it did feel very short. I'm not sure how long trailers are, but this definitely felt really short. Not a lot happening in it compared to a lot of other trailers where, well, there is a lot happening in it, but I mean, I'm not sure. The way it's paced is differently. That's what I'm trying to say. Because some trailers we get like smashed fed a bunch of stuff, and we already get the idea. And then here we kind of already know the idea of what it's going to be about, but we also get longer scenes, not as much cut between them. I think we only get like three of them in here. Like the Bowser invasion of the castle scene, and oh yeah, this they actually nailed his. Yeah, that's great. I didn't expect the penguins to be this way either. In this. Um, yeah, so it's just this. Maybe in a little bit of Luigi in the lava area here, with a bunch of dry bones. But overall, yeah, Mario is definitely the roughest point of this. I'm not quite sure what my points were this past year. I'm just speaking as I think, which is usually how I speak. But overall, I do agree with the sentiment that Chris Pratt's Mario maybe isn't the best, but at the same time, I don't think it's bad. I think maybe we heard a bit more, it would rub the uncanniness would just get shaved off. I say uncanniness, but only relative. It's not uncanny. It doesn't sound uncanny. I'm just saying uncanny, like in the same way that the leaked screenshot of the Mario model for this looked like. Well, I said the model, but more like the PNG image of the thing in the poster in McDonald's. Hopefully, AI makes sense because this is not scripted at all. Well, none of my reactions are scripted ever, which is, sometimes I forget to mention stuff, and I kind of depend on people pointing it out for me to piece together what I think. But yeah, overall, this looks promising, a lot better than I expected from Illuminations, given what they usually do. I don't really watch that much Illumination stuff. I like Despicable Me, but that's the only ones of them. That's the only series. That's the only movies I actually watched from them. I don't think I've watched anything else besides that from them. At least in the past. I don't really watch that much animation anymore. At least not movie animation once you go to theaters. But yeah, I'm not gonna rate the trailer because I mean, okay, never mind. The trailer's a freaking 9 out of 10. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that Toad looks pretty good. I mean, he has teeth, but hold on a second. Because people pointed out he has teeth, which is weird because he's a mushroom, or whatever the gender of this thing is. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. The way it moves, the way Toad moves, or this Toad at least, the way. Yeah, it's great. And the voice is excellent too. Wonder who will be. Oh, wait. I think we already got told who was Luigi. Also, we also saw a bit of the art for Peach there. But someone pointed out that she kind of looks like a Disney princess. I mean, Peach doesn't. I mean, yeah, it wasn't a criticism though. It was in a complimentary way, and I agree with that. Not like she could have looked any different, to be honest. I mean, she kind of looks like a current day 3D Disney. Well, I say current day by only using like Frozen as an example of that, so ignore that opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna I watched the Sonic movie when it came out. I didn't watch the second Sonic movie because I was busy or I was up to something else. Actually, yeah, I watched the Sonic movie when it came out before the pandemic started. Sorry about that. And I do intend on watching the Mario movie when it comes out too, because this actually looks pretty good. This looks, yeah. And of course, there's a whole thing about voice actors, and that's a discussion saved for Twitter. There's the whole thing going on there, but overall, everyone shown here. Chris Pratt is up to debate, but everyone else here did a pretty good job. I'm not ready to give my opinion on Chris Pratt yet, so we'll see. Maybe another trailer will do him justice, or not. Who knows? Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time in another video where I'm doing something proper this time. Yeah. Anyways, see ya, and I'm kind of messing up this outro, but yeah, I will not edit this, so you'll get to hear the whole awkwardness of this. But yeah, hopefully I'll get some of my larger videos done. Due to personal circumstances, I also wasn't able to finish recording the Fumo Yuko status video or the man who sold the world Fumo video that I intended to make. I do have the reason that's because I don't usually I usually try to keep my recordings here a secret. My Fumo recordings, so that's why you never see me go out with Fumo Yuko. I don't have the looks to justify. Okay, this is I'm simultaneously treating this video like an update video and a reaction video because this I literally have like 17 minutes out of this 3-minute video, 2 minutes. But yeah, I think I've talked about that before. So basically, I didn't forget about the channel. I know that the last video uploaded, which is a crappy one, got sent into shorts. So I don't really know how many of you guys saw this or saw that and saw my comment that functioned as a small update. But yeah, at least you guys know what's going on now. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the future, and hopefully I'll recover enough for the next video. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Alright.